Let's talk about conservatism concept. It's a guideline given to the accountant which needs to be followed while recording and presenting transactions into the financial statements. According to the definition, conservatism concept requires profits or gains not to be recorded until they are realized, but record all expenses and losses as soon as the probability of them happening approaches. That's also why it's called prudence. Let's take a very simple example to make it clear. Suppose your company is in the middle of a case. The outcome of the case is yet to be determined as the case is still in the court. Now, there are only two things that can happen. Either you win the case or you lose. If you win, you get a claim of rupees 1 lakh, and if you lose, you end up paying the same amount plus some legal fees. If you have a prospect of winning, you should not, however, go ahead and record the claim before it actually happens, or it passes the rules of revenue recognition concept. If you don't know about revenue recognition concept, I've made an entire video on that. I'll leave a link in the description and somewhere here on the screen. Back to the example. If, however, your chance of winning the case seems bleak, its economic impact on the company should be shown in the financial statements right away. Similar is the situation with valuation of inventory, contingent liabilities, creating provisions for doubtful debts, discount to debtors, etc. If these terms do not make sense to you right now, don't worry. The essence of this concept is just this. Record your expenses, losses, liabilities as soon as there is even a slight certainty about them. But don't record your revenue or assets until they are actually recognized or verified. And if they are to be recorded at the lowest value. In case this is not followed, there is a chance of overstatements of profit in the financial statements, which will give a false picture of the business. In the end, I would like to add one last thing. Conservatism or prudence are guidelines and are supposed to be followed with a great deal of judgment by the person recording them. It doesn't necessarily mean that the accountant should record lowest amount of profits all the time. He or she has to be prudent about it. And that's the conservatism concept.